Hi folks, welcome back to Three Barrow Farm. For those who are new here, my name is Amy and I live in central Victoria, Australia with my family of 5. We are on 42 acres and we can get frost until well into December. And I have planted my frost sensitive plants out for many years now in September and October and put frost cloth over them. And homesteading here or farming doesn't allow you really to be unwell or really sick or to, take your focus off the garden at this time of the year. But as I'm sitting here right now talking to you, I'm still feeling so very tired to the bone. Probably a lot of emotional sadness is contributing to it as well. But I was feeling a bit unwell this week, so I've been sort of trying to rest as much as possible so that I don't actually get a cold or anything like that. I've been caring for myself, and I'm a big believer in listening to your body and doing what your body needs. I was so exhausted, and I was reminded that it was going to be 3 degrees 2 nights ago, but I was so exhausted I just went to bed. I just couldn't take anymore, and I should know that a 3 degree night here is more like 0 or 1 degrees, or even it could get to -1 on a predicted 3 degree night. And we had a heavy frost. And even this morning, I came out at 5 o'clock to check the garden, and we had a little bit of a frost, and it said it was going to be 6 degrees overnight. We haven't had a frost for a couple of weeks now, and I usually have all the frost cloth on every night, but because we were having 9 or 12, between 9 and 12 degree nights, I hadn't been putting it on. Now, if I had put the frost cloth on, I'm not sure if this heavy frost would have affected my plants. I can't guarantee that they wouldn't have been affected, but I believe that they would have been fine because of the past years that we've had and the kind of frosts we've had and weather we've had in the past. But I've lost everything, pretty much. And it took me all day yesterday to get to the point where I could actually talk like this to everyone, because when you raise all your seedlings from seed, it's like raising little children, I guess, and it really, really hits you when you lose all of those plants. I think I have 3 rock melons that I put containers over because the earwigs and slaters were eating the leaves. But yeah, other than that, I've pretty much lost everything. There might be a couple of tomato plants that are sort of sheltered by other plants, and perhaps the bottoms of them aren't as bad, but yeah, I've pretty much lost everything. So being a positive person, I generally try to see the positive in things and try and keep an optimistic overview, but to be completely honest, I was gutted yesterday and I was ready to throw in the towel. I have to be completely honest with you. I mean, this is what can happen when you have a late frost and when you plant things out early. I have a commitment next week and I can't afford to be unwell, and I'm working towards that commitment as well. We're going away, my eldest daughter and I. And so I guess what I'm saying is, when you have so many things on your plate, it's so easy to let one slip and for things to happen like this. And as I said, if I had put the frost cloth on, I think I would have, in my experience in past years here, I have saved things. I haven't lost plants to frost in a few years now, so it really does hit you when it happens. I've got a few corns and maybe one zucchini plant. I've only got two zucchini plants in there, but one's been hit quite hard. And the other one, this is under the netting as well. The netting has protected my plants from all these light frosts that we've had. And this is why this heavier frost, I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that we haven't had rain for a while, or what in the weather pattern has made this 3-degree night different from all the other 3-degree nights we've had in the past few weeks or in the past month. I have got some chilies and I think some capsicums, and I've got some eggplants that are doing okay, and some basil plants as well. But I'm going to have to go out and purchase seedlings, and I pride myself on growing everything from seed as much as I can. But this is what those seedlings are there for, I guess. And I did recently buy a few seedlings, which I've lost. I'm pretty sure I've lost them. So yeah, I don't know where to go from here with some of the plants. I'm tempted to just buy everything from seedlings, but I'm also tempted to try again with some seeds, with some faster growing things like the cucumbers and the zucchinis and pumpkins and things like that. I have got a row of pumpkins that came up by themselves. I showed you them in a few videos a while ago. They are doing fine. They are sheltered, and this is also a reminder that when things are sheltered, they are protected. And I normally do that whole thing of planting something next to something else before I'm taking that other thing out. My potatoes are okay. All the new potatoes that I've planted are fine. Some of the bigger ones have taken a little bit of a hit, and some of the ones that have come up by themselves have taken even more of a hit. So yeah, they're fine. But I'm going to try again with some seed and buy seedlings. And it is okay to buy seedlings. I tend to not buy any seedlings because it is more costly, but I love growing things. I don't just grow things for saving money and for stocking up our pantry for the winter time, but I grow things because I really find the joy in it. I really enjoy it. And after moping around yesterday and feeling really, really rotten, I'm turning a corner with my feelings now, and I'm ready to tackle. However, we are going away, so I'm just going to take some time. It can wait a few days. It can wait another week. I will be away from Wednesday to Sunday, so that's a good chunk of my week, and I've got 3 days to prepare for that, and I've still got a lot of things to do for what we're doing. So I'm just going to leave everything. We'll see how the plants go. I'm leaving my garden in the care of the rest of my family, so hoping that they take care of everything else. And we will just see what happens when I get back. I will show you what I buy and what I choose to buy out of seedlings and what I choose to plant this late in the season. There is still plenty that you can plant in November, but from seed. It's just that we'll be getting a crop in autumn rather than getting some in summer. So yeah, I'm still going to give this whole thing a crack again and see how we go. Hopefully the frosts have passed. So I'm trying to focus on what I do have, and we have been having the most delicious salads from all our greens that we've got growing. The radishes are coming up beautifully. The poppies behind me are giving me a lot of joy. We've got a lot of spring onions to harvest and eat from. The herbs are doing so well. I did a harvest of Greek oregano. It's just so fragrant and beautiful, and I'm dehydrating it at the moment. The potatoes are doing really well. I'm really excited that there's some corn plants. That's really great, and the carrots are looking fantastic. I'm just going to plant some more root vegetables, and yeah, just keep going with it, moving on forward. But these are lessons in that this time of the year I really have to focus on watching that weather and trying to stay well enough to stay on top of things. But you know what? I have my health right now. I'm feeling better than what I would if I had pushed myself. I was really tired to the bone this week, and I really just had to rest. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I am well enough to go into next week and to approach going away with my daughter. So yeah, I have seen some other people I follow who have also had a huge hit. I've been amazed with my friends and family who have offered plants, and it's really, really beautiful. It's really, really lovely. Thank you. So I'm still hopeful that I will have a garden this growing season. I've just got to start again, and yeah, we shall see. Funnily enough, this is how odd it is, but I had left the covers off my seedlings, off those tomatoes that I've been raising, and they're fine. They have not been hit by the frost at all. It's just so bizarre. So I left them outside without the cover on, and they still survived, whereas all of these ones out here, no. Oh, that is just so incredible how that happens. So yeah, anyway, I hope you are well. I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to get back to preparing for going away next week. And just a reminder to you to look after yourselves, but also try and, I guess, narrow down the amount of things that you have on your plate, because when you have a lot on your plate, it's easy to lose something that means a lot to you, like this. So yeah, anyway, see you again next time, friends. I hope you have a lovely week in your garden. I am sure I'm going to be looking forward to getting straight back into my garden when I get back from being away. See you next time.